Says an excellent connection. Okie dokie, artichokey. If you're here to watch the VOD, nice. For the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be screwing around trying to get this link to places. So just sit tight until somebody shows up to talk to or talk with. Talk with. I don't talk to you, I talk with you. Videos, I talk to you. By the way, because people might usually watch this when it's done, check out the videos I uploaded today. Top 5 supports and the roundup that I already have on my whiteboard in front of me for the most part. Ooh, don't want to click that. Hello, Michael. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Or Michael. I am doing well. Going with the flow. How about yourself? I see. I see. It's almost impossible not to root for Croatia or Morocco at this point. I feel like you got to kind of root for the little guy if you don't have a reason to root for the others. If you are from England or from France or have connections to them or whatever big countries you have, I could understand it. But like any neutral observer, I feel like it's really hard not to root for the little guy. I mean, I don't watch it, but in general, I root for the little guy anyways, so. Where did he work before? This dude, the dude I'm following on the Twitter. Well, that is what it is. If Argentina wins, I have to say didn't they lose to like Saudi Arabia? I wouldn't be shocked at all if they got paid off to lose that game to Saudi Arabia or whoever beat them. Japan, I forget who it was that beat. Thought it was one of them. Yeah, I don't like how any of them play, to be quite honest with you. But that's a preference thing. I'm not a big football fan. Yeah, so Saudi definitely paid him off. 110%. 110%. That is, I'm going to say that without knowing anything, I would. How does a team win it all but got upset by like one of the richest countries in the geographical area of said country that would really, really like it if they had a win? I mean, it didn't help that Qatar already tried to pay somebody off to lose, so, I mean, I'm not shocked. Oh, that's right, I want to look up this dude. Let's see what we got here, everybody. Yeah, they're usually in the conversation, kind of like the top teams in hockey: Canada, U.S., Sweden, Finland. They're always up there. Russia, and when a little one comes in there, like Slovakia or the Czech Republic, or I don't know if any. I don't know if others have went on a run. Quite. I think Slovakia might have won gold one time, actually. Like little guys. This guy had worked previously, but wasn't. Surprised we didn't get more LPL news today after all the LPL news was dropping yesterday. Thought maybe with, the first domino falling, which was Rookie, I figured we'd have, more news to go over with the LPL, but it wasn't the case today. Thankfully, Heretics came through with their unveiling, and FlyQuest did a little bit of work. That is, wow. Seems all the news has slowed down a bit here. Was I just going to look up? Oh, no, I remember. By the way, if you missed my video earlier today, it's up. And I have the roundup coming up later. After this stream ends, I'm going to film that because, I finished the board. I didn't finish the board. It's done up until the most recent news that was worthy of putting on the board. And if no more news occurs, I won't have to add anything to it. Tomorrow, the Jinx of Helios video will come out. 384 or 5 matches were looked at. Well, statistically looked at. And now just gotta put it on the board and look at the 20 matches that were most lopsided, figure out why they were most lopsided. And there were some big gaps. Somebody had a 71 CS gap in the bot lane versus the opponent, which is pretty freaking insane at 15 minutes. I'm not going to lie. That's like a Senna bot lane sort of matchup situation, and it was not the case. It was Jinx Aphelios. Yeah, it was a lot of games. When that was a suggestion, I mean, I was kind of ruining it because I was like, come on, don't pick this one, don't pick this one. You know, don't pick the one with the most matches. Maybe we do something a little not quite as intense, but did it. Wasn't too bad. It took 2 days. I thought it would take longer than 2 days to do, but it caused me to have to back off on the project. So I started that back up today. I had finished Brazil on Wednesday, 2018 Brazil, and I'm on to 2018. I finished 2018 Russia today, and I'm on to Japan now. I was doing that, and I figured I'll stream instead. So I was kind of juggling content for a little while. I'm thinking also of doing some content that's related to LPL versus LCK at international events, and to see what can be drawn from the results. Maybe that's a plan for this week for a day. If there's no news, do a video about that. Maybe a rivalry video, do that, and then the next time do LCS versus LEC. Maybe. Kind of rile up some people, but like fish in a pond, I'm trying to baiting them into commenting. Yeah, it's kind of exciting to think about as an idea. I think it'd be a good idea to bait some of these trolls. The more comments they give, the more views I get. So I think it's fun when they get upset because it's beneficial to me. All right, let's see what's going on here. For what region? It's hard to do MVPs when not all the teams are announced, unfortunately. Probably could do LCK because it's done. LEC is mostly done, but could not do the LPL. Oh, LCS? Well, it's probably going to be one of the FlyQuest guys. It's going to be Inspired, and I'm going to go with Berserker. So probably going to be Berserker, Prince, or Vikla. One of them, and Inspired. That's the three that I would go with. I think Summit definitely has a chance also, but I don't know. Out of those 4 teams, I think TL is the most sus right now on paper. You know, the whole Korean-speaking roster thing isn't the problem. It's just that Harry and Yeon have nothing to go off of. I think Harry's good enough, but yeah, I mean, Tenacity's really good, but I don't think 100 Thieves are going to be high enough in the standings to give him a chance. I think 100 Thieves are in the second tier of teams. and that's going to be with whoever, maybe TL, so maybe be TL 100 Thieves. Um, without really looking, hypothetically, if CLG can do what they did last year, I could see CLG in that second group. Dignitas, I might see in that second group. I'm not a big fan of Spawn, so Dig is in a spot. Apparently, some people think Gory. I actually think somebody, forget which pundit said it, that Gory was going to be the best mid laner in the LCS. I don't think so. I think Vikla is going to be better than Gory. Gory could be second, but I think Vikla is going to be first. Vikla is disgusting. He's super good. I don't know about that one. I think Maple is, Maple's not quite what he once was. And I don't know if TSM is going to even let him be what he once was. If they had kept in, I can't say it enough. TSM dropped the ball on letting Instinct go big time. Big time. Plus, Boogie. I don't think Boogie. I mean, it's one of those things like. I mean, Lava. You see Korean imports do that. Um, he probably had he probably got paid a lot to go to CBLOL. Probably more than what the bottom tier teams were going to pay him in Korea. I mean, because really he was stuck between what DRX, who'd the Freaks pick up in mid lane? Oh, they went with a young. Oh yeah, they went with Bulldog. He didn't have many options, and I'm sure they paid him more. So he probably sees a better chance of going to Worlds that way. He ain't gonna have a better chance of winning Worlds that way, but he'll get to go, and that's nice. Actually, I want to see something. He's 23, gonna turn 24. Middle aged. I mean, he probably had another year or two left in the LCK, maybe another year. But to go to Brazil, now he may extend his career a couple years, be able to play till he's 26, 27 if he wants to. Probably a good idea. He could probably play now for an extra year or two. Depending on how long his contract is. I don't think he ever had success either. Let me see. Oh. He played in a tournament. Oh, they're for funning it. He's actually, it's crazy, but Lava has never finished better than 5th place in any event in his career on Leaguepedia. LCK, he finished sixth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. I mean, 10th. Lava never was in the upper half. No wonder why he left. It's kind of like Ruby in a way, really. Looking at Ruby's numbers, putting them on the board. I'm like, this guy's like 24 years old. I mean, could have done a lot better. You know, these middle-aged Korean mid laners that really couldn't cut it in the East at all. They're now going to the West. I mean, it's been going on forever, but now you're looking at them and you're like, I don't even know if you're good enough for over here. I mean, Lava's, no offense, but probably good enough for CB Lull, but I think he's probably better than a few of the LCS mid laners, but like when I looked at Ruby, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, you're putting up okay numbers in ERLs, but what is this crap? Why are you on the starting lineup for Heretics now? I don't care how you did. Damn, I'm tired. Don't know why. Is that beans on... Jesus. It's coming home. It's beans on toast. Oh, what's this? Let's see. Infinity has announced their roster. We got Zerito, Solid Snake. Solid Snake's a player. Ackerman's a player. Keen's a player. Five Kids a player. So, Infinity, Latin American roster. They spent a bit of money. Will they be able to keep them after spring? Remains to be seen. Last year, Astral had to let everybody go after they pretty much dominated and I think finished second, to Ace in spring in Latin America. So, signing all these players is great and stuff, but you got to be able to keep them. The good old Chieftain is in Latin America as well. I had somebody tell me that Chieftain is good in the Discord this past year. And I was like, I don't really think so. I thought he looked pretty bad in the LPL. And they're like, yeah, but in Turkey did this and this. I'm like, what you did in Turkey is not going to translate to what you got to do in China. That's just not going to work. So, what do we got going on? What do you guys think of the I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. If JDG doesn't win spring, is that a disappointment? I don't think it is, but some people make it seem like it would be. If JDG do not win spring, is it a disappointment? I have no idea what the delay is on here. So if you are responding, that's cool. If you're not, that's fine as well. I just don't know what the delay is on this, because sometimes there are delays built into the thing. Wow, the NFL penalizing a player for kneeling, for faking an injury. Very unlike football. Fined him $100,000. That's a big deal. Now, if they did that in football, I might have more interest. Folks, subscribe to Twitter Blue. Make me laugh. It's kind of crazy. One of the coaches for CLG, I think the head coach, made it to Masters in Korea in 10 days playing solo queue. The coach. That might end up being higher than some of the players on CLG when it's all said and done. Not everybody, I think, gets to Challenger in the boot camps. It's pretty crazy that coach was able to do that. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, gotta bring back up Trimby's freaking page. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick stream for like an hour, so 4 o'clock I'll probably close up shop so I can record the roundup and get that done. I just figured I'd do a second stream. I am thinking that maybe, now this is just a maybe, to do it so that it's a couple times a week or whatever. When do we see this? You'll never see me play League. Sorry, never gonna happen. Unless they reattach, I think honestly when they do carpal tunnel surgery, they cut a tendon and then reattach it and let it heal. So until they cut me open, probably not going to happen, unfortunately. And I'm a Morgana one trick, so you're not going to see Sona. I actually hated playing Sona with a passion. About as much as I hated when players died to a blitz queue and I would go 0-12. I would do it on a Sona, actually. Well, I won't lie. I mean, who hasn't had that thought cross their mind? If they say no, they're just coping. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it's too early to tell on JDG. I think T1 right now is definitely the front runner on paper. JDG on the other hand, on paper is the front runner, but I do want to hedge my bets. I do too. Once League starts, I'm going to be live viewing all the games. It's going to be a good time. I might as well make use of watching them. Might as well stream watching them. And then I'll have regular content. More views. Also, spring, I'm interested to see how much the meta ends up actually changing between what it was at Worlds and what it ends up being in spring after they continue to screw around with where the game is at right now. I know we like to say that some champs are being played, but there's still a lot of time between now and when the season starts, so interested to see which champions stay, which ones don't. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the jungle meta. I don't mind a dog jungler meta. I mean, I like it when there's a happy medium. I think we had a happy medium in summer where you had Wukong, Viego, and then you also had Poppy and Trundle, like almost simultaneously. So you had a couple dogs and a couple pseudo carries. Um, so that was a happy medium, but I don't know if I want it to be like crazy carry junglers. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's picking Karthus or Fiddle. Anybody in the major regions. Even when they're good, they don't play them. I think Karthus would be interesting because you could see it flexed. That's what I want. I want more flexes. I want more interesting things with draft. So Karthus could go bot lane. Fiddle could go bot lane. You know, Kindred probably won't go anywhere. I mean, it could go places, but I doubt anybody wants to play it elsewhere. But like, I could see like some supports playing a Fiddlesticks. I mean, I really could. So I don't know. I do like dog junglers that set up. I don't know. I like the setups. I don't like poke comps or anything like that, really. I like when you gotta make something happen. I feel like the jungle role, that is, its job is to make something happen. At least when it's a dog meta, right? No point in playing to carry. Now, if you look at those win rates, you'll see that. I have no idea why Ming did not play Enchanters this past split. He's good on them. It makes no sense why he didn't. I mean, I can't believe the guy wouldn't play Yumi to get it banned. Like, anybody can play Yumi. That takes no skill whatsoever. It's so funny when like some people will be like, "Oh, Lahens has the best Yumi," or "Mako has the best Yumi." It's like they're playing Yumi. What's the difference between the best Yumi and a great Yumi? I don't know, really. Like, nothing. What's the difference between a great Yumi and a average Yumi? Did you hit the alt more, I guess? I don't know. Really, you don't have a lot of control of that. So, oh. Mm-mm. So this song news won't be probably official until the video's got to go up. So it ain't gonna be on the video unless something changes in the next 20 minutes. FlyQuest really spent a ton of money. I am shocked that they spent that much money. I'm shocked KT let Vikla go. I'm not surprised Sandbox let Prince go. We knew they were cheap. Sandbox is so cheap. I can't. So cheap. You're one good player, and you let him go. What do we got here? What do we got here, huh? Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Actually, what I'm waiting for on this support video is the where are all the Korean supports? I'm waiting for that. Let me push my spectacles up. I'm missing the Korean supports. Like, come on, bro. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Huh. This Heretics Rockster. Looking at it closer, it looks like a load of... Not very good. Sorry, I'm moving that camera. It's an earthquake. Bit of an earthquake going on. Not really. I'm just trying to move this camera. But just a quick little stream. I think I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna just do this roundup now. There probably ain't gonna be more news. So, thank you for stopping by for this short little stream. Like it if you liked it, I guess. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a YouTube member. $3 a month supports me, keeps the channel alive. $10 a month supports me, keeps the channel alive. You get extra content, including American football content. In January, you will get more, which includes league content. And yeah, check out the top 5 support video that already came out, and check out the roundup that's about to come out. And thank you for watching.